why people take their vacation in a natural spot. They crave to go to hills, to the beaches, to the environment which is very natural in the setup. In contrast, the current living condition is all concrete jungle.
The Indian consumer has changed, the Indian homes have changed, their demands and aspirations have changed. Therefore, clearly the appliances that need to go into their homes also need to change. And whether we're talking about the functionality or whether we're talking about the aesthetics, everything is going through a transformation, and as an appliance brand, we need to always keep a pulse of our consumer and look at data, look at research, look at consumer homes. In today's times, that translates to a design-first approach of building products and offerings.
When we started looking at what are the assortment available in the market, if you see, mostly it's very cold, bland, white, steel. At best, the poster-like prints on the refrigerator. So they either merge too much or they stand out too much. So now the question arises that we bring nature to the home, but does it gel well with the interior scheme? So that was the second challenge we have been thinking around. Then we started toying around with various natural materials, looking at their contrast or their blending with the interior harmony to enhance overall interior scheme and yet fulfill the intrinsic desire of the user to remain connected with the nature. And that's how we concluded on the Vogue series. The biggest factor probably was not to lose the tactile feel of the material. So of course, if you see, everybody tries and imitate in the visual term, but tactile feeling, the touch, the temperature of the material was one important key in overall exploration. We came up with a solution which one didn't demand any tooling expenditure as such. This was just one-on-one replacement, but there were of course challenges as to how do you run it on a shop floor which is meant to do a very regular product, and this required a very synchronized door, very different process applied to finish up the door. So together with engineering team, the manufacturing team, we ideated, we explored various options, and that's how we could really roll it on to the floors.
Our learning from this series is that when the designs are done keeping the consumer needs in mind, even if those needs are never vocalized explicitly by them, it works. So it's really great when you put out a design-first innovation in the market and then the results sort of validate the hypothesis, validate the belief in the product and in all the efforts towards consumer centricity. And the numbers in this case really speak for themselves. We've been amongst the fastest growing appliances brand in the cooling space, and a big part of that is led by the Vogue series of air conditioners and refrigerators. These numbers are a reward for customer obsession and testament to the fact that design is successful if it is driven by consumer insights.